Round of applause for that.
Mrs. Caroline Uraola Adepoju, Acting Controller General of the Nigerian Immigration Service. The Deputy Controller General, Passports, and the entire delegation from the Immigration Service. Leadership of Nigerians, Chairman of NIDO, President of NUNAI, and all other provincial leaders, fellow Nigerians, including staff of the embassy. I warmly welcome you all to the Embassy of Nigeria Rome and to the official rollout of the new enhanced e-passport by the Nigerian Immigration Service under the command and able leadership of our Controller General. It is a happy moment for us all here to reflect on the journey thus far and the achievements recorded by the Nigerian Immigration Service over the years. It is a common saying that migration makes the world. The Nigerian Immigration Service has always been a proponent and facilitator of regular migration, which has greatly contributed to Nigeria's national development. The services rendered by the NIS have facilitated the projection and integration of our country into the world and have engendered development in all sectors of the Nigerian economy. The NIS, since inception, has built on blocks of achievements to improve on standards of travel documents and effective migration-related service delivery. One of the improvements of the services rendered by the NIS is the rolling out of the enhanced electronic passport, which we are about to embark on. It should be recalled that the federal government of Nigeria in December 2020 launched the enhanced e-passport to replace the machine-readable passport. It is imperative to note that Nigeria is among the first 5 countries in the world and the first, as a matter of fact, in Africa to have the enhanced passport, which is a product of the latest technology in passport administration and issuance. Only few countries in the world, including Nigeria, can boast of it as of today, with better quality and security features. It is expected to improve the ranking of Nigeria's passport in the international community. As the embassy will today commence the issuance of this enhanced e-passport, I want to reiterate emphatically that the National Identification Number (NIN) will henceforth be a mandatory requirement for passport application. Luckily, for those of you who are not aware, we have a center here for NIN. And I'm aware there are a few other such centers out there in some places in Italy, some regions. So, and I believe that we will establish more centers so that we can easily capture the Nigerians in Italy and make it seamless for passport application production issuance. It is therefore necessary that applicants' data be the same on both passport and NIN for seamless application process. I would like to add that their cooperation, particularly through the use of only legitimate channels only legitimate channels for processing of passport application is needed for effective and seamless service delivery. I will not end my address without congratulating the Nigerian Immigration Service and appreciating the service for the choice of Rome as the hub. Thank you for giving us this privilege and opportunity. Rome is the fourth mission to possess this facility, which has the capacity to produce this important document. And it is, however, instructive to note that we are the first location within the European Union to house this facility. In addition to reducing the traffic in passport application and eradicating cases of counterfeiting, the new passport regime will also help a great deal in improving Nigeria's image and standard among the Committee of Nations. In conclusion, I would like to use this opportunity to thank you, the command of the Nigerian Immigration Service, for deploying these hard-working, competent, and resilient officers with whom the embassy has enjoyed remarkable cooperation and good working relationship under Ajia Larai's watch. They are indeed top watch. I want to assure you that the embassy will always remain a significant point of reference for Nigerians in the diaspora, particularly to enhance interface with the government, to foster cooperation within the Nigerian community, and to facilitate Nigerians' regularization and integration in Italy. Rest assured, Madam, also, that the mission will make judicious use of this facility for the benefit of all Nigerians, regardless of ethnic, religious, and political affiliations. Once again, congratulations to the Ministry of Interior, the leadership and staff of the Nigerian Immigration Service, the entire staff of the embassy, as well as all Nigerians living in Italy. Thank you for your attention, and God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency.
The Nigerian community here, ladies and gentlemen here present, and the members of the press. It is my pleasure to welcome you to this important program today. And I want to first and foremost thank Almighty God for making this possible. And I want to thank His Excellency, the Ambassador, for the support he has given to the members, the staff of the Nigerian Immigration Service, working directly with him here. He spoke glowingly of your support. We appreciate you and the members of your team. Thank you very much. I would not fail to recognize you, the man namesake, Mr. Demola. Thank you, Mr. Dekule. Welcome. I recognize everyone here present. You are all very, very important to me, and I really appreciate you. The good people of Nigeria, we are here to introduce to you the enhanced electronic passport. Rolling out today, we carry in it the number of your previous passports, and in line with the federal government policy of the harmonization of all identity documents and information, it will also carry your national identity number. We know how challenging that one can be when you are out of the shores of Nigeria. So, fortunately, the National Identity Management Commission has been brought under the same umbrella with Nigerian Immigration Service. We are together in the Ministry of Interior, and we will ensure that by the grace of God, this does not pose any challenge to you. The NIMSI's presence will be made felt. You will have access to NIMSI agents, so where you can easily document, and your number will be issued to you so that it can be incorporated into the new enhanced passport. Like the enhanced passport you have been hearing, it's nothing new. It just, like I said, more features to make it tamper-proof so that nobody will be able to steal your document and maybe tamper with it, because it has microchips that contains your vital information, that no matter what happens, even if there are people who dares to touch, to tamper with the physical passport, they cannot tamper with the microchip inside. So it makes your identity secure, your identity document also very secure. And this one will help Nigeria. The rating of our passport will be enhanced. You'll be treated with dignity wherever you present your passport, because they will know that your information, the information you supply on it, on the passport, they are genuine. They cannot be tampered with. All these are to combat transnational crime and to protect our citizens both at home and in the diaspora. The only thing, like I said, when you are applying for the enhanced passport, ensure that the information you supply for you to get your national identity number with NIMSI is exactly the same that you are going to supply when you are applying for your passport, because any difference will make it impossible for the application process to progress. And also, the enhanced passport are now in about 2 or 3 different types. You have more years of validity with the enhanced passport. Like you have the passport that carries 10 years. The only thing is that we don't issue that to children, because you know they grow, their features change. But you, an adult, once you have your passport that is valid for 10 years and has 64 pages, even if you are a frequent traveler, it will take you some time before you exhaust that. And that one will save you the journeys to the passport issuing centers after 5 years. 5 years might seem like a long time. It's actually short in the lifespan of a human being. So we have that passport, 5 years validity, 64 pages, 10 years validity, 64 pages, and the other ones too, the 32 pages for 5 years, they are still there. So we encourage you to step into this. We solicit for your support to ensure that this program works. We are going to do everything within our power to ensure that you have access to NIM centers. When I get back to Nigeria, I'm going to meet with the Director General of NIMSI, like I said, who happens to be under the same supervision of the minister. The minister you must have been hearing about our minister, Mr. Dr. Olubunmi Tunji-ojo, a young man, energetic, innovative, and dedicated and patriotic, yes, willing to make sure that we make things work for Nigerians, both at home and in the diaspora. So I want to let you know that there is nothing to fear about this enhanced passport. And and our technical partners here, they have been very supportive. I'm sure you have heard of what happened in Nigeria. We cleared all our backlogs. Why? Because everybody, we sat down and we discovered where the loopholes were, and everybody, we upped our game to ensure that things become easy. We will make sure that passport booklets are available. Our technical partners have worked very hard to ensure that they supply booklets. Don't be afraid at any point in time. We will make sure that you have access to this very important document. We know how important your passport is with you when you are out of the shores of Nigeria. So I want to solicit your support, and I want to reassure you that by the grace of God, there is nothing to fear. I pray and I hope and I believe that the enhanced passports that we are rolling out today will make things easier for our citizens, both at home and in the diaspora. Thank you so much.
About it before. Even I was in the UK, I saw it happening in the UK. It's not really a big deal. But one thing for sure, we the community leaders need to do is to synthesize our people with the NIN. And we should always beg our authority here to please facilitate it for us too. Because now they have some places that they have the location where you can do your NIN, but it has not spread to all the hooks and crannies. So please, the first thing, since it is very, very vital, the NIN is very, very vital. So how are we going to get the NIN? And we should also take the cost into consideration. Because if we are even doing intervention, thanks to Madam, our DC, Madam, thank you very much. You know, if we are even doing some intervention, we move to their doorstep to do it. So I will also solicit, while going to do the passport intervention, we should also take the NIN intervention into consideration too. Then another thing we need to know, the community leaders, the cost, definitely I know is going to change. It's not going to be the same price with the old passport, this enhanced passport. So we would like to know the prices of the different passports. As Madam DG said, I think there are about 3 types. There's the one of 5 years, there's one of 10 years, 34 pages or 32 pages and 64 pages. So all these things we would like to know, Madam. So we don't want to say too much thing. Please, we would like to, I want our people to give them a round of applause for bringing...
Good afternoon, everyone. Even though I'm going to stand on the existing protocol, I wasn't felt to mention 2 names. First, let me start by our amiable ambassador, Your Excellency, sir. Also, the Controller General, Mrs. Caroline Adepuju, our National Queen, Ajia, that's our mother here, our beloved Wendy, and I'm missing somebody here, please. The mother, the DCG, and all the provincial leaders, all great Nigerians here present. It is a thing of joy to be present to this wonderful location. You see, the little problem we have as a people when we fail to appreciate those people that are doing their best to serve us. And I must stand to say a big thanks to the immigration for the extraordinary things they are doing with Nigerians here in Italy. I remember vividly that for the past 2 years, through the help of the immigration and the embassy, over 10,000 Nigerians have been captured in a program we call Passport at Your Doorstep. And it wouldn't have been possible without them and without the embassy. So please, if you don't mind, a round of applause to them. Our mission is to do everything humanly possible to assist our brothers and sisters here in getting their documents. As we all know, we especially here in the foreign land, there is nothing you can do without your passports. And we are appealing. First, we are appreciating your efforts, and also we are appealing that every step, every measure we need to take to make sure that this NIN gets around Nigerians on a very cheaper rate will be very much appreciated. And about the passport, we thank you. The national body, which is grounded all around Italy, will do everything humanly possible to assist Nigerians to make sure that they benefit in this service. Once again, I'm grateful. Nigerians in Italy are very much grateful to have you. And wish you well, even when you're going back. We thank you and know that you are always on our prayers. Thank you.
I'm the National Secretary of NUNAI. I want to stand on an existing protocol. My question is very, very simple. First and foremost, we want to thank you, CG. But the two paramount questions we want to know is, one, the price of the passport. Secondly, we want to know, some of us have, they filled their form, or they made their payment online, and we are just rolling this thing out today. Is it going to affect people who have made payment online, who have enrolled before, and people who have not done NIN? How is it going to affect them at the moment that we're rolling it out today? These are the paramount questions that Nigerian wants to know. Thank you very much, ma'am.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. I am very happy that by the grace of God we have solutions to all these questions. I want you to be aware of the prices of each of these passports. Like we have the 32 page, valid for 5 years. It is €142. What did they? What USD? Sorry, I've just been. Thank you so much. They said in USD it is 142, and then the 64 page, valid for 5 years, 162 USD. Okay, and then the 64 page for valid for 10 years is 242 USD. And be assured of one thing: this information will be made available on our website. They will be made available on our website, and nobody is going to charge you an extra farthing above this cost. They are going to be made available on our website. Then you said what the next question was? Thank you so much. Yes. For those people who had paid for the e-passport, this is not going to affect them. We are going to produce the e-passports, and there is no negative effect. By the grace of God, when you are renewing your passports, you will have the enhanced one. By then, you will have, been able to do everything you need to do about the NIN and all those things.
Thank you, ma'am. Any other question? As I've said, you introduce yourself.
Good day, madam. Yeah. My name is Okuletu Tayo Moses.
Excellency, sir. Well done. This is basically the production room. GSI Sheet Financial Immigration at Sheet 3 here in Rome. So basically, this is just the production room. Here we have our server. Here, the server, it contains two workstations. We have the primary and the secondary. The primary one usually takes charge of everything, while the secondary one is it serves as a backup in case if the primary one fails. So basically this is just the server, and the server entails 5 missions here. that we have Rome, Athens, Van, Madrid, and Vienna. So and each server is independent of its own. So basically those in Rome cannot log in to, or for those in Athens, unless those officers there come over here to log in themselves. And over here we have the peso. Once enrollment is done and then approval is done, it comes over here for to the peso. Then we log in and then we send the passport here into our machine, which is the XLA machine. So the XLA machine is quite different from the normal or the older machine we have. This one is basically of laser. Then after the production is done, we come here over to the quality assurance. Then after quality assurance, basically the quality assurance is just to ascertain the quality of the passport. So once we've ascertained the quality of the passport, then we come over here for issuance. So that's just basically all about the production.
You said something about the different servers. That the people in Rome, for example, they will not be able to access the server of those in
other missions.
Yes, except the copy. What about the production? If they, I hope that does not affect.
No, it's not going to affect it anyway. Yeah. So basically, this is just okay. The difference here is this one entails it's for 10 years, and then